a creative fan fiction story inspired by the series. The morning sun poured through the tall windows of Newman Enterprises, casting long shadows across the executive floor. The building was unusually quiet for a Tuesday morning, and that silence unsettled Victoria Newman. She stepped out of the elevator with a cup of coffee in hand, already reviewing the day's agenda on her tablet. Meetings, financial reports, and an upcoming merger discussion filled her schedule. Everything appeared normal, yet something felt off. As she approached her office, she noticed the door was slightly open. Victoria stopped. She clearly remembered locking it before leaving the night before. A chill ran down her spine. Slowly pushing the door open, she surveyed the room. Nothing appeared disturbed. Her desk was neat. The chairs were in place. The family photos remained exactly where she had left them. But then she saw it. A single manila envelope sat in the center of her desk. No name, no return address, just an envelope. Victoria carefully set down her coffee and picked it up. Inside were several photographs. Her heart nearly stopped. The images showed a series of secret meetings involving a high-ranking executive from Newman Enterprises. The executive appeared to be meeting with a representative from a rival company. Victoria's eyes widened. "What is going on?" she whispered. The photographs were dated only days earlier. Who took them? Who delivered them? And why send them to her anonymously? Before she could process the discovery, her phone rang. The caller ID displayed one name, Victor Newman. Victoria answered immediately. "Dad." "Victoria, I need to see you," Victor said in a serious tone. "Is something wrong? Come to the ranch, now." The line went dead. Victoria looked once more at the photographs. Something was happening behind the scenes, and she had a feeling the mystery extended far beyond corporate espionage. At the Newman Ranch, Victor sat in his study staring out the window. He looked unusually concerned. When Victoria arrived, she immediately noticed the tension. "Dad, what's going on?" Victor motioned for her to sit. "Someone has been investigating our family." Victoria frowned. "What do you mean?" Victor opened a desk drawer and pulled out a file. Inside were reports, surveillance photos, and financial records. Victoria quickly realized the contents mirrored the mysterious photographs she had received. "You got these too?" she asked. Victor nodded. "Several anonymous packages arrived over the last week." "Who sent them?" "I don't know." Victoria looked stunned. The possibility that someone was secretly watching the Newmans was alarming enough, but the fact that they appeared to have access to confidential information made the situation even worse. Victor leaned forward. "I believe someone is preparing to make a move against this family." Victoria's expression hardened. "Then we find them first." Meanwhile, across town, Adam Newman sat in a dark corner booth at Society. He checked his phone repeatedly. The message he had received earlier that morning continued to bother him. One sentence, no signature, no explanation. "You are being lied to." Adam replayed recent events in his mind. Could it be connected to the growing tensions at Newman Enterprises? Or was it something personal? Before he could decide, someone slid into the booth opposite him. Adam looked up. His face instantly changed. "You?" The mysterious visitor smiled. "I think it's time we talked." Back at Newman Enterprises, Victoria began conducting her own investigation. She trusted very few people. Every employee became a potential suspect. Every conversation seemed suspicious. As she reviewed security footage from the previous week, she noticed something strange. A figure repeatedly appeared near executive offices after business hours. The person always stayed just outside camera range, almost as if they knew where every surveillance blind spot existed. Victoria zoomed in. The image remained blurry. Still, one detail stood out. The individual wore a distinctive ring. Victoria recognized it immediately. She had seen it before. The question was where? Hours later, while attending a meeting, the answer suddenly hit her. The ring belonged to someone connected to the Newman family. someone no one would ever suspect. Victoria felt her pulse quicken. Could it really be them? Elsewhere, Nikki Newman received an unexpected visitor. The woman introduced herself politely and claimed to be conducting historical research. However, as the conversation continued, Nikki sensed another motive. The visitor asked unusual questions. Questions about old family conflicts. Questions about business rivalries. Questions about secrets long buried. After the woman left, Nikki immediately called Victor. "We may have a problem." Victor listened carefully, then his expression darkened. The pieces were beginning to form a disturbing picture. Someone wasn't merely investigating the Newmans. Someone was constructing a case against them. That evening, Victoria returned to her office. The building was nearly empty. As she entered, she noticed another envelope waiting on her desk. This one contained only a handwritten note. 3 words. "Look downstairs tonight." Victoria stared at the message. Every instinct told her to ignore it, yet curiosity won. Minutes later, she entered the underground parking garage. The area was silent. Rows of vehicles sat motionless under fluorescent lights. Then she heard it, a metallic sound, somewhere nearby. Victoria followed the noise until she reached a secluded corner of the garage. There, hidden behind a maintenance area, she discovered a locked storage room. The door had been left slightly open. Inside sat dozens of boxes, files, photographs, recordings, years of information about the Newman family. Someone had been collecting evidence for a very long time. Victoria's hands trembled as she opened one of the folders. What she saw inside changed everything, because the documents revealed a shocking truth. The mysterious investigation hadn't begun recently. It had started years ago. And the person responsible was someone the Newmans believed had disappeared forever. To be continued.